I figured I might as well just record this because, rather than think about all this stuff and then say, oh, I'll do a video, why not just do the video, right? So I've been on this YouTube thing for well, the channel goes back a couple of years ago, sort of, as a little bit of an experiment where I was just sort of like sitting around on my couch and talking. And then I took a break for a while, maybe about a year and a half. And then I came back at the beginning of last year, 24, still sort of the same thing, dabbling around, feeling it out, not really sure what was up. So I guess it was sometime in June I kind of I did a video because I was frustrated with some of the stuff that I was seeing on YouTube about some stuff with hip hop programming, MPC stuff, Jay Dilla, that was the crux of it. And apparently that struck a chord. It seemed to be a good chord to me. It introduced me to a bunch of people that, and many of them that I'm quite appreciative of. It kind of pulled me into this making videos thing, and maybe like interacting and checking out the scene. Then I was soon to learn that it's somewhat called the space, then it's called community, all these different things. And the channel has done, it's surprising to me, 10,000 subscribers. More importantly to me, when I do a video, even if it only gets 1,000 views, it gets 100 likes, and to me, and a lot of comments, and to me that interaction is real. It's interesting to me, and when I put info out there, or talk about stories or things like that, or bring on a friend for a chat, I learn from these things, and so selfishly, that's a big part of it. Like whenever I teach anyone or share any information, sometimes it makes me look at things slightly differently so that, and then I get a different understanding of something that I'm talking about. That being said, and I've been doing these live streams on Friday nights and the occasional random one here and there. But the Friday night thing is sort of like the end of the week. Just hang out, rap, talk about stuff, and it's quite random, as most of you know that are part of it or that have been a part of it. But there's also the side of it that is, stuff that I'm sort of learning, that there are people out there that are not appreciative of what someone might be doing for them for basically free. I see a lot of familiar names and a lot of familiar chats, and these are essentially YouTube freeloaders. I mean, you want to call it what it is? It is what it is. YouTube is big on the grifters. I'm definitely not grifting. I've seen a good dozen or so of those as I've perused the space and the community. The super stoned guy who talks about beat making but literally never says anything. The idiot who will show you how to use a plugin for 45 minutes or a half hour and literally says nothing. The multi-level marketing type weirdo that says nothing. You could, and some of them have extremely large YouTube followings. These are people that have never been in the room, and I'm talking about the room making real, actual records with professional, bona fide artists. They've never been in the room. Ever. Now, the rooms have changed drastically over the years. The scene that I came up through does no longer exists. But that's not my problem. That's a you problem, not a me problem. That is a situation where you might understand where I'm coming from, that this info is not growing on trees anymore. It's not growing. It's not appearing anymore. If you're going to look for how to make records from some YouTube grifter clown who is, if you peel back the layers, you're always going to find the grift at some point, and the BS, and the fake subs, and the fake, when do they ever really show you anything, is what I'm saying. What am I getting at? I think what I'm getting at is that I'm reevaluating the channel. I've made some adjustments already to the membership thing. Okay, the basic membership was 99 cents or $1, I don't remember. And that was going to be what it was. There's some other levels to the membership. I've now changed some of that. There's a couple of problems I have with the live stream stuff, in that with the membership thing. There are some really good people on the live stream who donate to the channel by paying for memberships for absolute leeches, is the only way I can describe it. These are people that would never go into their own pocket to be around for the discussions and the info and the tutorials, but they'll allow somebody else to go into their pocket for it. I'm not interested in those people. If someone wants to spend $5 on a Friday night to buy 5 memberships, I would much rather see them just spend the $5 on themselves and be a member. I don't need the 4 other jerkies who bring nothing to the table. I would much rather see a smaller, more professional, more, for lack of a better word, appreciative, more attentive type, someone who's not grifting on their own in the channel. I know that's probably totally unavoidable in some ways, but it is what it is. I see what I see. Like I said, someone throwing $50 at the channel to buy 50 memberships. Those 40, those they don't deserve it. The gifted memberships. I'll gift memberships when I feel like it, when I want to. If I feel someone, listen, if you can't afford $5, you're talking about, we know what it is. It's less than what someone could spend on a coffee at Starbucks for the entire fucking month. So that's where things are heading. Anything that I do that's going to have any anything beyond me just spewing my opinion on pop culture or music or something like that, anything that's tutorial, where I open a DAW or I talk about how to use a particular piece of gear or plugin or production technique, that's going in the membership only. You'll never see that just sitting out there dangling. Because the ad revenue, like all these things that you guys think are, maybe you guys think are important to some people, they're not, to some of us, me. it is what it is. So those are the changes that are coming up. I'm looking forward to maybe even better content in a lot of ways, in that like I can feel free that like, hey, I'm doing this stuff in the membership only thing. I'm definitely going to be, I enjoy making the content. I definitely have ways of putting together things that I'm happy with or proud of, and we'll take it from there. And then there'll be some things that'll be evolving. You know, if I change my mind, I might, I could someday I'll push it back to 99 cents again. There's still the regular 99 cents that'll allow you to watch to be part of the live. That the live is no longer going to be open to the public, so to speak. Like if you're not at least a 99-cent member, see ya. That's just the way it's going to be. And I don't really see any way around it. It's 2025, things change. Every once in a while you reevaluate, you reassess, change microphones, you change camera angles, you change the whole, you change things up a little bit. And is what it is. So I do appreciate those of you who have been along for this ride where it's at right now, and we'll see where we go down the road. See ya. Thanks.